Today we're moving the stereo from a 2008 Ford Taurus because it's not ejecting CDs. I'm going to start by placing the key in the ignition, setting the parking brake, and shifting to a lower gear. This will give us room here in a little bit. Okay. We're going to start with opening the pocket at the top. And this does two things. One, it also gives you a slight handhold on the front panel. And we're going to pry this front dash panel from the dash, releasing the clips. You're going to work down the right side, releasing these clips, and down the left side as well, and these clips release. Now we're going to work with the front panel remaining attached because we have the airbag sensor light here, and we're going to try and keep this panel in close proximity of the car stereo. We can remove the connector at the 12-volt supply here on the side. There is a trigger there that you push into the connector and it releases. We have the main power connector that has a trigger at the center of it that it pushes down and allows this wing to flip over, and we'll remove as well. The final connector here is the same way. These connectors are all keyed, so they only fit one specific way. Now this is going to give us more room for the hazard. Oh, we also have the hazard on the left side for this connector as well. This is going to allow us to bring the panel up to the dash and hold it up over the radio so we can get access to it. There are two mounting screws on the right side here. We have a full library of removal guides on our website at carstereohelp.com. Please see our website if you have any other removal issues or need help with aftermarket or speakers and so on. And of course repair. We have two screws here on the left as well. There are 4 total mounting screws with this stereo. These are all 7mm bolts. And now we have these removed. This will allow us to grab the car stereo and pull it from the dash. This is going to give access to the back of the stereo, and there are several main connectors here. We can start with the main connector here at the center. There's a trigger that you squeeze down and release. Next connector, a trigger at the top, you squeeze down and release. Same with a third connector. Now we have 2 antennas, one for GPS here. And let's see here. And then usually there is a trigger on the side of the main antenna as well. I'm going to push that trigger in with our blue tool, and that will release the connector, wiggle that loose. Now these connectors here for the stereo, with their triggers all on the top here, they're all keyed, so you do not have to mark them as to where they go back. The connectors for the AC controls that we had here, when they're in the back of the car stereo, the connectors that were in the AC control, when they're in the AC control, they sit in this position here. At the top of the connector, here's a little trigger that you push down that allows this collar to flip over, and as you turn this collar all the way to the side, it pushes the connector out of the back of the stereo. And in order to put, out of the back of the AC controls, in order to put them back in the AC controls, this tab has to be in the all the way down position. It will push into the back of the radio, and once it pushes into the back of the radio, you pull this connector back up and it locks and seats the connector at the same time. This is how you remove the stereo from a 2008 Ford Taurus X. Hope this video has been helpful. Please subscribe, and thank you for watching.